All right, Swish, so you just saw in that video what it looks like to have an embarrassing parent. Now, we know that guy's faking, but many of you guys are like, that actually looks just like my parents. I had embarrassing parents too. Raise your hand if you had embarrassing parents growing up, or maybe you still do. Man, my parents were so embarrassing because they were always trying to be the cool parents. Now, I get it. In fairness, they were trying to be the cool parents because they had a really cool son. So I get why they tried. But man, I would get so bothered by my parents acting like they were cool, and it would bother me, but what I couldn't understand was why I would be doing it in my own life, but I would get upset with them doing it. You see, as followers of Christ, God has called us to stand out, not fit in. Just like my parents were fitting in, just like I was trying to fit in, God's called us to do the opposite. As followers of Christ, for those of you that would say, I have a relationship with Jesus, He's telling you to live a life that doesn't fit in, but that stands out to reach others for Him. Because God has already given you His approval. There's nothing you can do to earn the approval of God. He's given it freely because He loves you. The world would say you have to earn our approval by how you fit in. The world would say you're a small piece to a large puzzle, and once you fit in, then you'll belong. It's either the approval of other people or it's the approval of God. And here's what Paul said in Galatians 1 verse 10 when he was talking about what approval he wants. He said, obviously I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. I don't know about you, Switch. As a follower of Christ, I want to live a life that resembles Jesus. I want people to look at my life and say he doesn't fit in. He stands out for what he believes, just like Jesus did when he lived on this earth. You get to choose the approval of others or the approval of God.